Love Wrestling spot. Today we are with La Rosa Negra. You may know her as the Black Rose. You know, you've seen her in the ring wrestling. You may have seen her. She's fitness instructor. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She's on Twitter. She's very nice, fun, enjoyable. A good time if you ever meet her to get to know her. How are you doing today, Miss La Rosa Negra?
I'm good. I'm really good. Working so much in Puerto Rico, really hard to, to maintain my family and like what we need to do always, like working and trying to be good on life.
So the first question I always ask, because I'm just going to ask this one question, is why do you love wrestling, or what started your love for wrestling?
Well, that wow. You know what? I really don't was expect be a wrestler because I don't was a fan of wrestling when I'm started. I got my 20 years old. No, my 21 years old. And I'm just doing like track and field in the university where I was. I'm doing taekwondo and boxing that moment, but I never like do wrestling before. So I went with that friend to this court in Puerto Rico, a basketball court, to see a show for Carlos Colon. Because she's driving to there and she said, Rosa, please, I will be tired. Can you drive me back? I'm like, okay, I give you a company. I'm gonna drive back. So when I went that day, this wrestler, Rico Suave Estrada, Julio Estrada, he was the guy who point the finger on me and he said like, wow, look your body. And he tried to ask me, like the wrestlers are. I'm sorry. And he said, he started to ask me what my body, why you have that body, and like, okay, because I'm athlete or whatever. And he said like, do you have encouraged to go to there and do something of wrestling? I'm like, I do not like wrestling, bro. I'm sorry. That was the first week. Um, the second time when I'm giving her company to go to the show, second time like he said, no, you came, so you go out to the TV show because you look good. They just look my body. I was never wrestler before in my life. So they just gave me some instructions to do. Um, and you're going to do this, that, this. And I'm like, what? Okay, we're going to do this. And I'm going to the stellar match, and I didn't know it. Okay, I was really punching Carlos Colon's daughter, and my debut. And I was like, okay, when I see myself the next week on TV show, that was for me like, God damn it, this shit is awesome. I think I really like don't want to stop this shit, bro. Okay. So I'm just start to go every fucking weekends to go to the shows. Just waiting they like call me Rosa. So that was my first time. I wasn't expected I going to do something that night. They just tried me to see if I can do something good, and voila, I did.
That's great.
That
Before
was 2003.
oh, 2003. So
2003.
I met you in Chicago at a Shimmer event in 2018, I believe. You were tag teaming with ACR that night, and I don't remember who you faced, but the chemistry you two had, and it was like you were doing your heel thing. So I knew about you, but I became a bigger fan that night. So thank you.
Oh, that was for Rice. I think
Rise,
that was
yes,
Rice. Yes,
yes.
Rice. Yeah, that was the only time when I went to Chicago.
So
And yeah, was for Shine for Rice. And what me? Oh my God, I don't remember my opponents right there. But yeah, I did my heel part. I think that was the I only do it here in Rice and New York
okay.
for PWS, and that's it. Just here that part in that company.
So I'm going to kick it over to the women that are with me here today so they can go. And it's going to switch from the spot. We just going to call it the count out with them now. Nicole and Danielle, I don't think I introduced them at the beginning.
All right, but
Oh,
I'm
what happened?
Nicole. I'm one third of Down for the Count podcast, and I have with me on this side. Oh, actually, it moves into this side. I have Danielle, and she is representative from Pretty Heels Incorporated. I don't know if it's incorporated, but I'm gonna
It
call
is, but it's fine.
it. It's fine. But and I like to know because I've not like super, I haven't been like super familiar. Like I knew who you were, but then once we started getting to research, I started going back through your matches, and also what I love that you represent because I grew up in a predominantly Puerto Rican town,
Yeah.
so I just like how you're not only representation of Puerto Rico, because I don't think we have a lot of it in wrestling, but also
Mhm.
you're representing the Afro Latina side of it. So, how important is that to you to showcase that towards the wrestling industry?
Let me tell you, for me is really like that. I don't know how big important it is for me, but it's really important. And every time when I'm go to whatever place out of Puerto Rico, and I'm saying I'm Puerto Rican, it's Puerto Rico. It's like, yeah, I'm so fucking important. Yes, but I feel good because every time when I represent my Iceland, it's like feel proud what I'm really doing. And when I'm come back to my Iceland, also my fans and my people, my family, they make me feel how important is what I'm doing out of Puerto Rico. Whatever my family don't give me too much, what is it like support because they never was like in wrestling before, but I feel like for me it's so important every time when I'm go out and that people, whatever narrator said from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Oh my God, I got pumps. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Gun pumps.
Bumps.
Goosebumps.
Whatever. Yeah, I every time I get nervous. I don't know why, but that's maybe the adrenaline, and be a black woman, be like my Africo Latino part is is amazing. I'm trying to put my voice up for all Latinas in some point of my life. Like I think they understand what is my message for them. We never give up. We always need to stay strong. In Puerto Rico, we always need to stay strong. Here,
Yeah.
all things are hard to keep or to get. You need to really work really hard. And in business, like this one, like wrestling, woo! Ta-ta-ta-tan. It's like pass the level,
So,
girl. If you pass that level, you can be a professional, and nobody going to stop whatever you want to do. You know that important is.
what and also, so speaking of that, so is there someone that you haven't wrestled that you're looking forward to once a lot of this hopefully gets settled sometime in the future, whether it's someone that you wrestled before and it's like you just had like such a good match and you want to do it again, or there's someone who's really like in your eyesight that I need to have a match with this person like as soon as possible.
Well, hi. I want to wrestle with each one what I wrestled before, but um, but like, let me think. When I was to Japan, I have great, really great matches, great moments. What I was living there, and I think I want my rematch with Io Shirai. I want my rematch so bad, because that was for the belt, and that was very important match for me. And because that match we do it in a tour, so I lost. But and then when when we get to the locker room and she looked my eyes and told me like, "Wow, Rosa, you're really a good wrestler." And I'm like, "Okay, go ahead, come on and do it one more." You know what I mean? And then after that happened things like I can never, you know, come back to Japan and do my rematch. But that's one. And the second is, oh, you know what? Eagle, Madison Eagle,
Yes.
Madison Eagle. I did a match with her in Shine. I was love that much. I don't know why. Every time when she hit my face, I was love it. I don't know why, but like Madison Eagle is one of the girls because she's too tall and so big, and we need to really think the strategic to do a match with her. We need to work in that mind. So that was the second. And oh my God, it's a lot of social good girls outside there. Um, and you know what? For WWE, maybe with Charlotte. I never ever wrestled with Charlotte before, but I think like her career when she started, she wasn't too good. I'm really honest. When she started, I was taught, okay, she's there because her father. But during her career, she showed everybody like she can change, a lot of stuff. And she did, and she right now is so good. I just met her one time when I went to WWE in July 2018 to make a tryout, and that was the only time when I meet her. So, but I know I want to match with her just because she right now is so good. Noshko, shut up. Cállate. As my dog. I'm sorry. So yeah, that tree in the bottom, in the tree, but in the beginning, that tree. By now. But let me tell you something. I love all matches what I'm doing with in all my career. For me, I can do again with each one what I do since 2003 and now. I don't care.
I
Everyone.
love that.
Like, bring them on.
Right.
Hey,
And
sorry for my English.
the
I
good thing
love my
about
English.
Charlotte and Io is that they're technically at the same place, so you can roll up on both of them and get a 2-for-1. And, like, you
Yeah,
both get in the ring.
EO is for me, in my opinion,
Yeah.
she is one of the best. I think she for me is the best in the world doing whatever she's doing. When she won my senpai in Japan, all things at that dojo was really great. My practice, my everything. I just learned a lot from her and the other co-workers where we practicing there, and I really put EO in a level like wow. It because I, it because I was beside her. I was saw her what how she practiced, how she studying, how she really do a lot of effort and commitment in this business.
Yeah.
And that was hard. She got a lot of, como se dice, charge in her back. I don't know what you say,
Yeah.
like, you know, and she's a really big inspiration for a lot of people. She need to be.
I love that. So, Danielle, you have any questions you want to round this off with?
So I'm gonna round it out with just two more questions. One question is, I know you said about your English. Don't worry about your English. We understand, so it doesn't even matter. Like we got
Yeah.
you. So
Okay.
don't worry
I
about it.
thank you, Lord.
I understand what
Yeah.
I understand
We
what you're saying.
understand what you're saying. Don't ever, feel that your English isn't good. We totally
Yeah.
get it. It's wrestling language, so we understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes. I'm
So
not talking about it.
I wanted to touch on because I love your spirit and I love your energy. Like aside from wrestling, what do you do while you're, at home in Puerto Rico? Like I see you have a dog, and like, what do you do in your downtime?
Well, look, I'm working at the gym, at the gymnasium. Every early in the morning, I wake up at 4 a.m. to be at work at 5. I'm starting 5 to 9 in a group sessions, different time. Right now for the pandemic, I just have 10 people per hour because the regulation here in Puerto Rico now.
Mm.
And at night, I'm go back again to the gym. Start at 4 p.m. and then ending at 9 p.m. With group sessions too. I do personal trainings too, and I'm help my Puerto Rican wrestlers. I'm help them at them school, and that's what I'm doing in Puerto Rico. Also, I'm a mother. My daughter have 18 years old.
Oh my
She is an
God.
athlete too. She run, she do hurdles, she do high jumps, and she do a lot of relays.
Okay.
You know, she's the first year of university for
Oh, okay.
her.
Her first year. She's a
Yeah,
freshman.
yeah. So that's my life. Be a hard worker, be a mother, be a athlete. That's it. I don't know.
Oh my God,
Trying to find my purpose in life.
Black doesn't crack. You have an 18-year-old daughter. You can be like 19 years old yourself.
Girl, I'm right now in November. It's my 39 birthday.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, you
I'm
look
so
amazing.
proud.
Look at that.
Look, look at this. I'm so proud. I'm
I
just
love it.
kidding.
You look amazing. So
Thank you so much.
the last question I have is, you know, when the world gets back to normal, like what can we expect from La Rosa Negra? Like what are you looking to do for the like near future?
Well,
Corona aside, with no, you know, not including with Corona.
yeah. Well, first of all, this year in 2020 in August 11, we have a match. It's something lingering. MMA is not like pro
Mhm,
wrestling.
mhm,
But yeah, are we going to there to do MMA, some MMA stuff, and then in September 18, I'm going to Dallas, Texas, with Thunder Rosa and a group of girls doing a show too. And I really want the people to expect to me like a lot of attitude, more energy, more than what I got before. Okay. I right now will kick asses without feel no pull for nobody. Okay. So I really coming this year very, very focused. And I got some company who really called me, but I don't know if they are a really good deal for me. And I'm just thinking about it. You know, I'm out for 2018 in United States after Japan. So and I'm just being Puerto Rico, not doing too much wrestling. You know what I mean? So maybe people will think, oh, I don't see too much about Rosa the last 3 years, so I don't know what they expect see about La Rosa Negra, but I want to give them everything, my 100% what I got. You know, um, I hope. Let me tell you this, and I hope great companies like Impact Wrestling, like NWA or AEW, I want to receive them replay so bad, so bad. So, but are we working in indies by now?
mhm.
Doing my best. Also, I think my indies give me a really more energy than a lot of stuff a part of that, you know, because in the indies is when you really saw the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They coming from there, you know.
Mhm.
So I don't know, girl. This year in 2021, prepare, girls. I will kick your asses like a Latina girl, fucking energy. I am.
I love it.
Let me give me a sec. Give me just 10 seconds. Let me like read the information because
Okay. Oh, I love her energy.
She's
This is
cracking
the
me up.
spot to count out. It's all good. You can do
I'm
whatever you
here.
want.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Okay. I will be
Yes. Hell has
okay.
no fury.
This Hellhat No Fury.
Mhm.
That will be Friday, September 18, this 2020.
Mhm.
Um, ooh, Pinball's Kingdom in Texas.
Mission
Okay.
Pro is September 18th. They went to being an all-female promotion, and Miss La Rosa Negra is on the card. Before we leave, can you give us your social media where people can meet you at? I mean, go find you at, not meet you, where people can find you on social media.
Like all of your social medias and stuff.
This is my information for my social media.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, everybody can find me in Twitter. I'm like at I don't know how I'm saying it in English.
At, you said it
La
right.
abusadora de Puerto Yeah.
Yeah.
Arroba la abusadora de Puerto Rico. And Instagram arroba la abusadora. And then in my fan page in Facebook is La Rosa Negra, Black Rose, the abuser. Yes. So you can find me there. Now I'm starting to write a lot of stuff. You need to read what I'm post.
Okay.
Okay.
Press like.
That's
Okay.
right.
Follow me if you don't. You are on time.
Well, we appreciate you giving this time to us as we close out
Really appreciate it.
with Nicole from Down for the Count with the Count Out, Danielle from Pretty Heels. I'm Terry. Like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet for the culture.
I love wrestling. You love wrestling. We love wrestling.